Welcome to John and Mama's Yummy Kitchen. Today we are going to see how to frost and decorate a cake easily at home. Stay with us till the end. For preparing cream for decoration of cake, I am taking Tropolite whipping cream. This is available in a pack of 1 kilogram and this you can use for decorating 4 cakes. Along with this, I am taking 2 cups of powdered sugar. We will start with the whipping process. Take the cream in a bowl. If it is very hot outside, the temperature is very hot, preferably do this in an AC room. We will add sugar little by little. Friends, the powdered sugar which we are going to add in the whipping cream is going to help us in getting a good stiff peak, and stiff peaks are very important to decorate a cake. If we don't get stiff peaks, we might not be able to design it. We will put 5 tablespoons of sugar powder. Just mix it. Friends, this whipping cream has sugar in it, so we will add sugar little by little. I have taken a 150 watts beater, an electronic beater, and we will beat this on number 2 grade. Whipping helps in emulsifying the cream. It makes the cream light. It makes air enter into the cream doubles in its size, and it becomes fluffy and very easy to decorate. I have beaten this for 2 minutes. Now I will increase the speed to grade 3. The process of whipping is not at all difficult, but the right steps have to be undertaken. It takes around 7 to 8 minutes for the cream to be whipped properly, and you will see that when you invert the bowl, the cream will not come out. That is the right consistency. Add 5 more tablespoons of powdered sugar. Mix it with the spatula. Now we will go to grade 4 speed. Friends, I have not got a very stiff peak, so I'm going to whip it more for 2 to 3 minutes. We are going to whip it for some more time and see the results. In summer season, the best way to whip the cream is first put the bowl in freezer for few minutes, take the bowl out, and then under the bowl keep another bowl with ice and ice water. So this will help in providing a proper temperature for the cream, and when the temperature is low, the cream whips better and we get good peaks. Friends, our cream is ready. You can see the stiff peaks. They're not going down. This is the perfect texture which we need to have. Now we will do the decoration. This is a chocolate sponge cake which we prepared in our previous video. I am removing the dome. Why we need to remove this dome is because it has to be flat. Otherwise, when we frost it, it will be dome shaped. Now we'll see how to cut the cake. I'm going to make 3 layers. Take a knife and just rotate it. Rotate the cake table. It's not very easy to cut the cake in horizontal manner. So we are going to use a trick. This is the thread trick. So I have cut this. You can see here. I have made slit. Okay, the slit is a very small slit. You can see the slit. So I am putting the thread inside the slit. Okay. So feed the thread into the slit. This will give us a perfect cutting. For beginners, this is advisable. For those who are experts, they can make a direct cut like this. So the ends of the thread are in my hand. Okay, so cross it and pull it through. Okay, now I am removing the thread with my one hand. Okay, I hope it has come out well. Oh, perfect. See, this is the first layer of the cake, which was dome shaped. So friends, this is going to be a bit uneven. So we are going to use this as the base of the cake. In a similar way, we will cut this into 2, again using the same technique. See, I am not inserting the knife deep. It is going in by 1 to 2 centimeters only, or less than that. So we have covered the entire circumference. Now we will do threading of this. You can use any normal thread. I have crossed it. Now I am cutting it. So the second layer is out. This is the bottommost layer. This we are going to use as the top layer. And the top dome shaped layer we are going to put at the base. See how spongy our cake is. It's going down. Apply some cream over the board, replacing the dome portion. Okay. Now why we are applying the cream is so that the cake doesn't slip. Now take cream, this is a palette knife. This is used in leveling the cream. Gently spread it. You can rotate the table. I avoid putting a lot of cream. So we are going to do creaming with minimum amount of cream. While using the palette knife, we have to remember one thing. We have to be very soft and gentle. If we exert pressure through the knife, what will happen is that the cake crumbs are going to come up or our cake may break. So we have to be very, very, very careful when we are using this knife. We will be following the same steps that we did while covering the first layer of the cream. We will put cream over the cake Level it using a palette knife and make it plain. Once you keep the cake on the table, you can spray it with water so that the cake remains moist inside even after cutting. Since this is the topmost layer, we have to use a lot of cream on this. First we will layer the top portion and then we will apply cream to the sides. If you don't have a circular table, you can place a dabba. Over that, place a big plate and then you can keep your cake over it and rotate it. Friends, I am applying the cream all over the cake. After this step, you can keep the cake in fridge and then start with decorating. You can see I have applied cream over all the surfaces of the cake and I am flattening the top layer. Clean the palette knife with tissue paper before applying it over the cake to get a clean surface. We will put the 5-star nozzle in a piping bag and then cut the edge. This is how a 5-star nozzle looks. It is very good in preparing flowers. So I have cut the edge of the piping bag. Now we will put color. I am using Ameri cake color, which is available in baking shops. Now I want to make a two-tone flower on my cake. So I will take the color only on one side of the piping bag and start spreading it without covering the entire bag. So you can see it's only on one side. Now put the bag over a glass and then I'm going to fill cream in it. How do we fill cream? We will fill it little by little. If we fill a lot of cream, what happens is while piping, the warmth of a hand gets transmitted to the cream and the cream starts melting. And when the cream melts, we will not get flowers. So the cream is in. Now I'm going to loosen the edges from the glass and we are going to start piping. I will press the cream downwards and I will remove the initial portion because it will contain lot of colors. Now start piping directly on the cake from center to periphery. You will see that we are getting a two-toned color, light and dark. This combination looks really good on cakes and the effect of this is awesome. Whenever I make a cake, I use this technique because it looks really good. The design that we are making is known as a rosette. These are small roses which we are going to make on the entire surface of the cake. This is one of the easiest design which any beginner can make. In my upcoming videos, I will be showing you a tutorial on how to make nozzles at home. After covering the top portion, I am going to the sides. So we will do the same thing. With little pressure, we will press and make roses. Here what you need to note is that the roses have to be of similar size and shape. Our cake is almost ready. The two-tone color is looking lovely. This is a closer view of our cake. The kids are really going to enjoy it.